Yes friends, as part of this session, let's understand about one more method of our string class, which is overloaded method. At our earlier session, we have understood about substring method having argument, single argument. Now we are going to understand substring method having two arguments, that is being as overloaded method. Okay, first let us understand predefined method logic, and later we are going to write our own logic. Okay, we are going to write our own logic. Observe here, we are having a class called string. We are having a class called string. Within that class, I have one method which is substring method. This is small s. Okay, this is small s friends. Okay, substring int first index comma int last index. Okay, int first index comma last index. I will let you know what is the logic within this method later. Okay, just observe here. Now within this string class, you are having one constructor. We are having one constructor with argument as a string. Okay, and this constructor is having implementation, having a logic. Here the logic is to initialize the one of the instance character, that is primitive char array, within the string object. Observe here, we are having one final instance, let it be instance only. Okay, this is final instance char array, that is primitive array. Okay, char array, which is referring with a variable value. Here we are having the logic to initialize that char array, within the string object friends. Okay, within the string object. Okay, initializing this char array within the string object. Okay, we'll discuss that one also. Observe here. Okay, we will discuss. And we are having one more constructor within this string class. All these constructors we have discussed, we have even understood. Okay, now what is that constructor means? Observe, string class constructor, string constructor having argument as char array. Here we are having logic. Observe friends, we are having logic to initialize, logic to initialize the char array within the string object by using this char array C. Okay, observe here, what is that? Logic to initialize the char array, that is here which char array we are initializing within this string class constructor having argument as string. There we are having some instructions, statements, that is logic to initialize char array referring with the value variable within the string object. Now observe here, within the string object, it will put that char array within the string object. Which char array? This one, this constructor will initialize this instance char array referring with the value variable. Now this constructor having argument as character array will initialize this char array which is referring with value variable within the okay, within the string object by using what, friends? By using this char array C. By using what? Char array C. Getting? That is, whatever the data available within this char array will be copied into, or else will be directly used for this value array. I think that is, reassigning will happen internally. I think internally. Okay, now observe. And also I am going to use, we are having one more method within this string class. What is that method? Means to get a specified character. Observe here, think that how to create string class object. Yes, friends, how to create string class object. If you are having class A, means how to create object for this class A. New operator followed by constructor. Here you are having only default constructor or no argument constructor, right? Now observe here, how to create the constructor for class called a string. Simple. Use what? New keyword followed by any one constructor. New keyword followed by any one constructor. Now I am going to use this constructor having argument as string. Okay, now let me use what? Here let me use what? Here Mohandu, or else let me use Anil. Okay, let it be. To make explanation simple or short, let me use small strings. Okay, now what happens? This is the new operator. Because of this operator, what happens? Memory allocation will be done. Okay, memory allocation for string object. Now what we are doing? This one executed. Now this string class constructor will be executing. Now observe here, this string s of string s, this one will get executed. This logic, what's the logic there? To initialize char array. Initialize means it has to create. After creating after creation only we can initialize the char array. After creation we are initializing the char array, where and that char array will be placed within the string object. Initializing char array within string object. So observe here, actually according to this logic there should be what? A string object. Within that you have to initialize what? Char array value. Getting? And each and every array is also what? Internally object. Okay, IL. Okay, like this our memory representation must be. But to make the explanation simple, let me use that one outside the object. Okay, observe here, but I will use the variable within the object itself. Okay, now observe here, what is that? It will create an char array. Okay, with the data as what? INIL. Index for all the arrays in any programming language. Index value for any programming language will start always with value 0, friends. 0, 1, 2 and 3. Getting? Now observe. Let me make this object to refer by any one of the reference variable for future use. Observe here. So let me use what? String Yes. Okay, string, yes. What happens? Now S will refer this object. Now observe here. Now I want to get a specified or a particular index character, any one index character I want, that is a valid index character I want. Okay, valid index character I need, friends. Okay, observe. So for that I am going to depend upon one predefined method called as caret method. Okay, what is that method? Caret method, int index. Okay, now observe here, this method is having some logic. What is that logic? To return a specified index character literal. Okay, what is that logic? What is that logic, guys? To return what? Specified, getting specified index character, getting specified index character. And okay, this is what our caret method. Now I want to know how many number of elements available within our string object. Observe here, I can talk about this object in two ways. How many number of elements available within a string object? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now observe the same statement. How many number of elements available within character array? Within character array, which is referring by value. Okay, this is what, guys? Character array only, right? Yes, but this char array is completely available within string. Observe here, in this fashion it is, friends. Okay, but to make the explanation simple, I'm just writing that one outside, getting like this. I'm writing that one. Okay, actually it should be in this format. To make the thing simple, I'm writing in this way. Understand? Okay, now I want to get number of elements. For that I am going to depend upon once again one more predefined method. Okay, for that method we have developed the logic, customized logic we have written, and we have compiled and executed at our earlier session. If you want, please just refer that one. Okay, now for this caret method you cannot customize the logic, friends. Okay, even still I didn't find any logic for that caret method. Okay, now what's the other method which we are going to use? Means public int length method. Okay, what this method is having as logic? Logic to return the value, getting logic to return the value which represents number of which represents what, friends? Number of elements within the string. Okay, within the string or within the char array value. Yes, right? Can I spell? Within the string object or char array character. Okay, that is char array, which is referring by value variable. Okay, I can tell that one even in that way also. Okay, now come to this part. This substring method is having return type as a string, friends. Okay, now let's talk about this logic. What is the logic within this substring method? Okay, it will return set of characters in terms of string object from specified first index to last index minus 1. Observe here, it will return or it will access the characters from the specified index to specified last index minus 1. Observe here, if you pass here, here 10, and if you pass here as 3, from third index to, it will access the data from 10 minus 1, that is till the 9th index it will access data. If you pass 10 here, but within this code it will use 9. If you pass 11 here, within this code it will use 10. If you pass 22, it will use here within this code 21 only. That is the internal implementation. If you pass here 0, it will use minus 1. No, it will give compile time errors. Okay, I will tell. Okay, it's simple thing. If you develop the exact main logic, then these things will be very simple. Okay, if you pass here 0 and if you pass here 0, then no issues. It will give nothing as an output to us. I will tell those things will be simple thing. Okay, just a simple trick. If you are having one thing in your brain, everything will be that simple. Let's see the exact actual logic first. Later we go for developing our own code. Okay, observe. So within this logic, what the ln value will be? Minus, then last index minus, otherwise last index minus 1 value will be used within this entire code. Okay, try to put that one in your brain. Okay, now here what's the logic? To access the data from f hyphen in to l hyphen n minus 1. Okay, to access the data from f, that is first index, to l hyphen n minus 1. Okay, f hyphen n to last hyphen n minus 1. Okay, minus 1 index. And observe here, this accessed data will be maintained within the will be written within the new string object. Meaning is, here they will use new string object with data, that is accessed data will be put as an argument to this string class constructor. Okay, observe here, it will access the data from specified first index to last index minus 1 value, that is it will consider last index minus 1 value as last index, actual last index value. Okay, now from first index to l minus 1 index, it will access the data. This accessed data, okay, will be written within the new string object. Meaning is what? They will use this statement, and this access data will be passed as argument. Okay, creation of new string object means they will go for this one. Otherwise they can go for what? They can go for char array also. They can go for what? Char array, no issues. Okay, but whatever the argument constructor you are using, the representation of string object will be in this way only internally. Why I am taking the representation in this way means we have to write our own logic, that's why. Okay, now observe here. Now think that you are having class A, public static void main. Okay, now s dot substring of 1 comma 1 comma 4. Okay, observe here 1 comma 4. Substring method. S is what? String. So I am calling string class substring method by passing 1 and 4. Observe friends. Okay, 1 and 4. Here 1 and 4. What it will do? Access data from f index to 4 minus 1 value, right? It will consider 4 minus 1. What is that? It will consider 3. From first index to third index, it will access. And this data will be written within the new string object. Okay, you are accessing data, right? First you have to store that one, later you have to put that stored data as the string object value. Okay, observe here I am accessing, observe here I am accessing n and I am accessing I, that is first index, second index and L. From 1 to 3 I accessed data. I want to store, right? To make these data as string object value. Getting? So what I am doing? I am creating, I am taking help of one string object. Okay, observe here, but this index will be, guys, 0, 1, 2 only. Observe here, this is specific and you have to put in your brain. Okay, always whatever the array, the first block index will be 0. It will start with 0 only. First block index will always starts with 0 only, friends. Okay, now observe. Now I have accessed the data. Now what I have to do? I mean, this method substring predefined method will do this. Access data will be written within the new string object. How to do that one? Now they will call this string constructor before that new operator. What happens? A new string object is created. Okay, now within this constructor and within this constructor, what is the logic, friends? Simple logic to initialize the char array value within string object. Here what it will do? Here also logic to initialize char array value within string object by using past char array, right? By using char array, see, right? Yes. Okay, now let me put char array value is referring this object and this is what? A new string object. Okay, now who is doing all such things internally? Our JVM, by executing the code within substring method. Yes or no? Yes. Now observe here, it is returning that substring, right? Now let me put that one directly as an argument to system.out.println. Observe. Okay, system.out.println. And now what is the output? nil, nil. Getting? It is what? Nil. Okay, now observe here, till now what we have discussed. We are about to discuss substring overloaded method having 2 arguments. So this is a method available within the string class, having logic to access the data from specified first index to last index minus 1 value. Getting? From specified f index to last index minus 1 value index. And this accessed data will be written within the new string object. Okay, new string object, and this new string only it is returning to us. Within this class string, we are having one of the instance variable value of type what? Char. Getting? Final instance, and it is private. You cannot do access that one from outside the class. Okay, we cannot access that from outside the class. And we are having here within this class 2 constructors. What are those constructors? With argument string and with argument char array. String constructor having argument as string, having logic to initialize what? The char array, referring with value within the string object. Okay, notice that logic we'll discuss. Okay, now string class constructor having argument as what? Char array. What's the logic within that constructor? To initialize what? Once again, this instance char array, referring with value or referring by value within the string object by using what? This passed char array C, that is argument char array C. Getting? Now observe. We are depending upon two methods. Why I am writing only two methods means because I am going to use those two methods in our customized logic. Okay, now observe. There is one method within our string class called char@, method. That method is having one argument and return type is what? Char, and it's a public. We can access that from outside the package also. Okay, we can access from anywhere. Now here, what's the logic here? It will return the specified index character. If I want specified index character, then I can go for what? Char@ method, and this index must be a valid index, friends, otherwise there will be some trouble to us. Okay, now, and also I am discussing, and also I want the need of one of the predefined method length for my logic code or to my instructions. Now observe here what it will return. What is the logic within this method? To return a value, that is int value. That value represents number of elements within the string or char array. Now here what is the length? Now here what is the length? 4. Yes or no? 4. Okay, now observe here, it is 4. Here I have created a new string object. How to create an object for any class? New keyword or operator followed by any one constructor of that class. I used a string class constructor having argument as what? A string. So because of this new operator, this object has been created, and because of this constructor execution, this char array to initialize the char array value within the string object. Strictly it will be within the string object only, but to make the explanation simple, I am maintaining that one within or outside the array, but value is within the string only. Okay, actual representation is this one. To make simple explanation, I am writing that one in this way. Okay, now observe. Now this object is, I made this object to refer by yes or with yes. Now s dot, can I call s dot substring? Yes, I can call. S type is what? A string type. Okay, object. Observe s dot substring of 1, 4. Observe here, from the specified index 1, access the data from first index to the last index minus 1 index. Okay, third index, still from first index to third index, it will access data. Observe here the trick. It will access data. Observe friends, important. It will access data. Access means what? It will pull the data from this old object. Okay, it has pulled the data NIL. Okay, now this access data should be written within new string object, right? It is writing, so it cannot write the data directly. String NIL. Please observe, it cannot write what is that string object. Okay, NIL, like this it cannot write, friends. Okay, we are not having such a type of such type of scenario situations. Okay, you have to do creation of one data structure. Observe here, this is the structure, right? To store data, I am storing data in consecutive fashion, right? Getting? That is array. Getting? I am going to access, I am going to pull the data one by one from first index to third index, and I will store that data within the blocks of that array. Getting? Who is storing? This substring method logic is storing that value through JVM. Okay, now this accessed data will be written within the new string object. Okay, that's it. Now this string object will be written as an output to us. Okay, will be written as an output to us. Okay, new string object. I am maintaining this one as what? This one as an argument. Okay, I am maintaining that one as what? Argument to the system.out.println method. Now what will be the output? NIL. Okay, NIL. Okay, now observe, let me compile and execute this code. Later we go for our code. Okay, that is writing our own logic. Okay, just a minute. Observe, friends. Observe. Now let me take the class called A. Okay, any class. Okay, class A. Okay, now take one main method. Okay, public void main having argument as what? String args or array, anything. Okay, now create the string object. Okay, now what is that string object? Data. Okay, A NIL. Now system dot out dot println of substring of two arguments 1, 4. Now what will be the output? NIL. Observe, what's the source code file name? Test, friends. Okay, it is what? Test. Okay, now observe this part. How to compile? Source code, of course, Java C followed by source code file name. Okay, Java C followed by test.java. Compiled successfully. Now how to run our code? What is the main method corresponding class name? Friends, capital A. Okay, Java space capital A. Now it will use NIL as the answer. Yes, it is working perfectly. Okay, we have understood this substring method of our which is predefined method. Okay, now no need to waste time. Let's go for our method. Okay, our own logic. Okay, now observe.